Hello, and welcome back to the Film Posers YouTube channel. My name is Josie, and I am accompanied by my co-hosts, Juan, Gabriela, and Anna, and we are going to be discussing The Woman in the Window. So, The Woman in the Window recently premiered on Netflix, and it stars Amy Adams and Julianne Moore, and it was directed by Joe Wright. It is about an agoraphobic woman living alone in New York who begins spying on her new neighbors only to witness a disturbing act of violence. So, since we're a little late on this film, since it already premiered and reactions have been given, reviews have been given, we're going to be giving you our quick thoughts, and then we're just going to have a little bit of fun and read some of our favorite Letterboxd reviews. So, I'm going to kick it off, and I'm just going to say that I enjoyed the first two acts, but then the third act is a comedy, and I will not debate this.
I am someone who was a fan of the book. Clearly, I read it for a book club. I got to meet the author at the time, and he did confirm that this was similar to Rear Window. It had some inspirations, and you could tell throughout the movie. I will say this is not a good book adaptation. The one who wrote the screenplay, I don't think, got it. It's definitely different. The ending is different from the book. I agree with Josie. The third act is a mess. It's not great. It does not provide any good payoff. I feel so bad for Amy Adams. She did her best, but this movie just let me down on so many levels.
Yeah, I was not a big fan of it either. I was enjoying the first two acts as well mostly because I didn't know where the story was going. So I really wanted to know, how what the climax was going to be and all of that. But then when we actually get to that point, I was so disappointed. Mostly because, I felt that the twist came out of nowhere in the sense where it felt like the writers were like, oh, right, there's a twist. We got to put it. Here's the twist. And, there was no build up for it. You couldn't have seen that coming because the story was so poorly written. And I had to Wikipedia.
It was so obvious. Who the heck says they like cats' tongues?
Yeah, it was a choice. I will say though,
a psycho.
Yeah. I had to look for the Wikipedia of the book because I was so confused by it.
Again,
and that's not a good sign when you have to Google the book.
Amy Adams had to collect this check. This movie did not work for me. I tried to like it. I didn't like it. That third act was just flat. It was just flat. The storyline is so messy, and yeah, I agree with Gabriela because you don't see the twist coming because there wasn't a build up to it. How would I know? How would I guess the person who did it if there wasn't any build up to it? And I felt frustrated because it's such a great cast, but they didn't do anything good with them, and it's frustrating when you see the finale of this movie.
It was really frustrating. Amy Adams deserves better.
The only good thing that I can say about this movie is that it does have some artistic styles to it, especially in the editing, that I thought they were really great. I love the reveal with the twist comes because I like how they made it, but anything else, I just couldn't find anything more good to it.
Yeah, and I was going to say about the ending. They do explain it better in the book. It is a bit different, and to a degree, it works better because what they do makes sense. And I will say that this film originally was tested before audiences. It tested negatively. It didn't work out. And I feel like this is the best they came up with. So I kind of shudder to think what the other version looked like. But it's a shame because the book is good. I do like the book. It's probably not going to be for everyone, but I did like it. I did not like the movie. So if you're a fan of the book and you were looking to watch the movie, you can help Amy Adams because she was, I feel, the best part. She did try her best and she gave it her all. And it's like Gabriela said, she deserves better.
So now that you know how we felt about The Woman in the Window, we're going to read some quick Letterboxd reviews for some quick laughs, just so you know that we're not the only ones that feel this way.
Amy Adams as the Joker. We live in an apartment.
Rear Window, but it's James Stewart investigating the murder of Amy Adams' Oscar chances.
Amy, please, is this a test of loyalty? Because I don't know how much I can take.
Gaslight, Gatekeep, Gary Oldman. I want to congratulate the editor of this movie on the recent graduation from iMovie Academy. It was a tough 3 days, but you did it, my friend.
Amy, blink twice if you're being held captive by Netflix.
In my opinion, it was brave that this movie was as bad as it was. Adding it to my list of evil movies. Every twist felt like it already happened when they happened, and there was a dialectic of talent. Amy Adams versus Julianne Moore, Gary Oldman versus Jennifer Jason Leigh. The guy who played the teen was approximately 47 years old.
Sam Wilson, John Walker, and Lois Lane walk into a bar.
The only thing I want Amy Adams to look out the window for is a new agent.
Consider this Amy Adams warning that she will continue making movies like this if she doesn't get her Oscar soon. You know, the real mystery of this movie is how she's making her mortgage payments on that massive New York townhouse as a single unemployed agoraphobe.
I originally gave it 1.5 stars and revoked it. Barbie, Princess, and the Pop Star was better.
I tried to tell Amy Adams to get behind me, but look how they massacred my girl.
Where is the rest of the movie?
And I'll be there like, great, you asked.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to form your own opinion, and you can check out The Woman in the Window streaming now on Netflix. And yeah, remember, we're all film posers. Bye.
Bye.